Thank you once again to everybody that called for the quiz tonight. If you didn't get through, try again tomorrow. We'll be back with the quiz, provided we don't catch that thing. So, gag of the week tonight. We need a smile. Thank you, Maud, for the email. What do you call a duck that steals?
I don't know. What do you call one of they?
A robber duck. What? What do you call a mole that doesn't feel pain?
I don't know. What do you call a mole that doesn't feel pain?
Paracetamol. Thank you, Phil. He said, I was flattered when I heard that they made a movie all about my hair.
Really?
Yes, 50 Shades of Grey.
Hey.
When is a door not a door, asks Angela.
I don't know. When is a door not a door?
When it's ajar.
Oh, yeah. I should have known that one.
You should have.
I got some dating jokes, look.
Okay.
What chat-up line did the onion use to the garlic?
I don't know.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Thank you, Sonia. And what did the French cheese say to the Dutch cheese on the cheese dating website?
I don't know.
Hello, is it brie you're looking for? D.
Bruce said, we ordered a Chinese takeaway from a local place. We won't name it. We went to pick it up. And when we were driving home, we heard this rustling and moving in the bag. We thought, what on earth is that?
Oh.
All of a sudden, we saw this little pair of eyes peering out. Now, because I was driving, I didn't get a proper look, but I thought, it's going to be a rat or a mouse or something. Anyway, there's some more rustling and little eyes poking out over the prawn crackers. When I eventually got home, I had a look in. Peking duck.
Hey. Well, a couple from Ian here.
Yes.
Did you hear about the skeleton that went into a restaurant? And when he was asked, what would you like, sir? He said, have some spare ribs, please. And did you hear about the man hit on the head with a bottle of orange squash?
No.
He was lucky it was a soft drink. Thank you, Ian.
Gail said, just on my way to go to fix Cat Stevens' caravan. Awning is broken. And did you know my housemates are convinced that our house is haunted?
Really?
Yeah, I can't understand it. I've lived here for 289 years and never noticed a thing.
Terry McCann went to the doctors with aches and pains after doing some minding jobs for Mr. Daly.
Yes.
The doctor diagnosed arthritis. Thank you, Tim.
Dave said, I saw this strange thing today. There was a monkey and it was walking out of a florist holding a flower.
Oh.
Well, on closer inspection, it was a chimpanzee. Sherlock Holmes, this is from Kieran. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson went on a camping trip.
Did they?
They had a lovely meal out and a bottle of wine, and they lay down for the night and they went to sleep. Some hours later, Holmes awoke and nudged his faithful friend. And he said, Watson, look up to the sky and tell me what you see. And Watson said, I see 1,000,000 stars. What does that tell you? Holmes questioned. Well, Watson pondered for a moment. Astronomically, it tells me that there are millions of galaxies and potentially billions of planets. What does it tell you? Holmes was silent for a minute. Watson said, some idiot's stolen the tent.
I say.
Yes.
Why couldn't the monocles succeed in their relationship?
I don't know. Why couldn't the monocles succeed in their relationship?
Because they didn't want to make a spectacle of themselves. And why are zombies never lonely?
I don't know.
Because they can always dig up a few friends. Thank you, Graham.
Thank you, Jimmy. He said a lumberjack went into a magic forest.
I'm a lumberjack.
And he went down to cut down a tree. And he just started to swing his axe. And all of a sudden, the tree shouted, Wait! I'm a talking tree! And the lumberjack grinned and said, And you will dialogue.
Good.
If a drummer comes out of retirement, will there be repercussions?
I think there will.
And this is also from Jimmy. When some women get to a certain age, they start accumulating cats.
Do they?
Yes, and it's known as the menopause.
I want to knock on the door. Do you know what?
What?
It's gone, you know. It's gone forever, I tell you.
What's gone?
Yesterday. It is, you know.
Oh, dear.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tom.
Evening.
Good evening.
And the dear wife.
Yes?
She's not talking to me, you know.
I wonder why.
Well, what happened was,
Yes.
she asked me to pass her lipstick,
Yes.
and I gave her a glue stick instead. And I've enjoyed the quiet, by the way. Thank you, Lee, for now. And I got home the other morning,
Yes.
and it was 3 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Yes. You dirty stop out.
I know, that's not what she called me. She said, "My sweet honey pot, you're very late. You said you'd be home by 11:45 p.m.
Yes.
I said, "My cuddly bear, I definitely said I would be home by 11:45, and 11:45 is 3. Thank you, Chaz. I had a clear out the other day.
Steady.
I had and that was before I saw the doctor. Some old clothes I cleared out, just to be clear. And I actually found some things that still fit me, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, scarf, ties, socks. And I put some stuff in the bag for charity.
Yes.
And somebody knocked on the door, asking for donations for the local swimming pool. So I gave him a big bottle of water. I like that, it was. And apparently, you know,
Yes.
there's life on Venus. Did you see the news?
No.
There's life on Venus. They did a check and they found blue jeans. Thank you, Paul. And I was on the phone today because my dog needed some insurance.
Yes.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'll start again. My car needed some insurance.
Okay. Yes.
I was on the phone
Yes.
buying car insurance, I think,
Yes.
and I was just about to hang up
Yes.
when the lady the other end said, "Do you have a pet?" I said, "Yes, thank you. I've got a dog."
Yes.
She said, "Have you thought about insuring him?" I said, "No, it's all right. He doesn't drive." Hey, Cara. Oh. And I was in the garden, and there was a big glut of apples. I got loads of apples. So I thought, oh no, I'll make some cider, because I am a cider drinker. And do you know what?
What?
A bad apple
Yes.
got into the press, and it all went pear-shaped. Thank you, Rupert. And I felt a bit ill.
Too much cider.
Too much cider, insider.
Yes.
And I went to the doctor's,
Yeah.
and he said, "What's the problem, Tom?"
Yeah.
I said, "Well, Doc, I think I'm a pirate, and I've got moles on me back." Arr. Arr. He said, "It's all right, Tom. There'll be 9. I said, "I think you should count them again. I think there'll be 10. They warned. And finally, what is the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts?
I don't know, Darren.
Well, beer nuts
Yes.
are about £2,
Yes.
and deer nuts
Yes.
are under £1.
On the BBC Sounds app.